I was there. You got two other people that can corroborate the same stuff that we all saw. This man pulled his anchor without his kid being in the boat and vanished. Gone. Kids screaming bloody murder. In the video, if you backtrack it, you'll be able to see that the second police officer that was walking up the steps looked at the father for like a second. He kind of like side at him and gave him like the "I know you" eye.
Yeah.
And that was because the father and that police officer graduated from law enforcement school together. So they went to school together. They know each other. Some of those stations had went with what the police had put for Facebook post, not what I said. That almost tried to make it seem like I was lying about what I saw. I don't think a day go by I was thinking about that little kid, you know, and hope that he's okay. And a lot of times these Department of Human Services won't pull a child out of the home until it's too late. My biggest hope is that I don't see any RIP or obituaries or anything like that about the kid.
If you wasn't right there in that moment and those people didn't have the boat to come save him, then what would have been the outcome in that, man?
That man would have been looking for his son at the bottom of the river, and he wouldn't have had a clue as to what happened.
How deep is that river?
It's over 30 feet. Easy. That boy was not holding on to no rope on the river. His father was looking at this kid. Like, he was looking at this kid as he's pulling up his anchor. So he knew his son wasn't in the boat off rip.
Right.
He knew that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there was no, he was holding on to a rope. And I had talked, when I was talking to the investigator, I was like, you know, I was born at night, I was born last night.
Right.
There should have been a little bit more of a thorough investigation. That much I will say.
What do you think about the kid instantly rejecting you calling the police? Like, what do you think that meant?
But I want to make sure he's fine. Then we're going to call 911.
911?
Yeah, we got to make sure you're doing okay so you don't have hypothermia or something like that sitting there.
Don't do 911.
Why don't you want to call 911? Are you scared?
Don't call 911. It seems like it's a little something going on there.
I was upset with the police department because I had to contact the police in order to even get them the footage of the entire incident. So I had to track them down. I don't know. Like, the whole thing was bizarre from start to finish. Like, him and his stuff, the police officer that he went to school with, so they know each other.
Do you know his name? I mean, do you know the father's name?
Yeah, I know both their names. As a black father, or as fathers in general, sometimes like we get the negative, you know, feedback and criticism that we don't care about our kids, we don't take care of our kids, like our kids are always in danger. And it's like, you know, I would give anything to have, like, you know, the time that I want with my son as this guy has with his son, and he's leaving his kid in the middle of the river.
Absolutely.
Didn't care to see if he was okay, didn't care to yell back to shore to anybody to grab him. I can't get to him. Didn't jump out of this boat to go swim to him. Nothing. Just everybody was like trying to check in on me, and I was like trying to, you know, like I was hoping that people would be able to help check in on this kid, because it's like, I don't think at 6 years old, you know, any kid would have been able to go through that event and still be okay. It didn't sit right with me for a long time. I still think about that kid all the time.
Hey y'all, remember a couple weeks ago I told y'all about the black hero, David Jones Jr., that went out there and saved a kid that was fighting for his life because his father abandoned him in the middle of the river? I got an interview with David Jones Jr. himself. I just wanted to ask DJ how the kid is doing, how his well-being is. I wanted to know his perspective. I wanted to know what happened after the video, the clip that y'all seen, you feel me? This interview was special, man. He gives some real insight, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that he said was telling, you feel me? A lot of things that he said, it fits the narrative that we were all thinking. Like, is the kid safe? Is there bad parenting involved with, you know what I'm saying? Like why was the kid left abandoned in the middle of the river? Where was his father at? Make sure y'all hop in the comment section, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's Vinny Dwayne. We back with another Vinny Dwayne reaction. How your bones feel, man? Let's get straight to it.